When most people hear content writing, they think writing articles. However, content writing isn't just important for writing blog posts. In fact, content writing is important for all types of different content formats, including video scripts, email newsletters, social media posts, podcast titles, white papers, web page copy, and much more. So, well, there are some things for that successful content writers do differently. Let's step into their shoes and see how to start content writing. Hey people, how's it going? Welcome back to yet another interesting episode on the Marketing Manifest podcast. Today we have Jasmeet, who's a freelance content writer and a storyteller. He helps brands to catch fire online via stories. He has been into freelancing for quite some time, and his journey has been quite a rollercoaster ride for him, with all the ups and downs as usual content writers have. So let's hear it from himself. I welcome Jasmeet to the Marketing Manifest show. Hey Jasmeet, how's it going?
Hi, what's up? It's great. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
I'm also doing good, and thank you for having me here.
Awesome, man. Man, it's a pleasure to have you on here. I have you on my show, right? So, Jasmeet, today's topic is all about how to get into content writing and start freelancing. So, are you ready for the show?
Yeah, perfect. I'm quite excited. So let's start.
Awesome. Let's get it started then. So, could you just tell the audience like what exactly is content writing all about, and what are the career opportunities being a content writer that are available in India?
Yeah. So I think content writing is basically, if I talk about in a layman language, it's all about writing for any business, brand, or professional. Like it's as simple as that. People generally mistake content writing as normal writing. Say they feel if they're writing in their personal diary, it's content writing. I'm like, no, because in content writing, you have to target a specific audience. You have some sort of a value attached to it, what we call as lead generation or traffic or sales. So there is some sort of motive behind it. And in personal writing, there is no motive. It's just, you're just expressing yourself, and it's very personal. So content writing is all about, writing for any business where the target audience is clear, and you are writing for the sake of any ulterior motive, I can say.
Okay.
Yeah. In India, I think the opportunities for content writers, especially after COVID-19, there are a lot of opportunities right now, because before COVID, people were actually not taking seriously this writing profession. They think that writing is a not so lucrative career to have. But the whole COVID situation has changed the dynamics of writing industry. Right now, every other person wants to be a writer, because they know people are paying a good amount of money and people are appreciating writers out there. So right now, I can say in this particular year to 2020, like the industry has, taken a U-turn, and I feel it will, take it will give a lot more opportunities to other writers also who are, trying to make a mark in the industry right now. So definitely there are opportunities. You can see a graph where people are actually charging a good amount of money, and they're getting it based upon their skill set. If you have certain kind of a skill for writing, and if you think you are good at that particular thing, people will definitely pay you. So yeah, there is a huge difference right now.
Awesome.
When we talk about.
So, I just wanted to, go on with this sentence. What you said, there are there are content writers who are really getting a really good amount for writing content for businesses. So, what are the different ways one can earn more money through freelance content writing?
See, there are a couple of ways. Like in freelance, also you can earn money. Like first thing is, like if I talk about myself, I started with LinkedIn. So LinkedIn was my only freelance source where I was getting clients. There are different couple of sources like Instagram also. From Instagram also you will get, paid clients, or people will reach out to you for work. There are other social media handles like right now Quora is booming. Like you can get clients from that platform also. There are a lot of freelancer sites also like Upwork and freelance.com, and they are so some sort of high profiling profiles, I would say, because on those platforms you actually need to have certain kind of marketing skill also, because there the things are pretty different. Because on LinkedIn things are very easy. You can simply write out our content and people, you can network with people and people will reach out to you anyway. But on those particular websites you have to, I have actually heard from people that you have to market yourself in such a way that people should give you work. You have to do some betting or some kind of thing there. Because I have actually not used Upwork and freelance till now, because I feel right now I'm at a stage where LinkedIn is doing good for me, and I want to explore.
I feel like I feel the same way, because even we obviously met in LinkedIn, but in today's age, after this COVID situation happened, everybody started using LinkedIn, and people are definitely leveraging the power of LinkedIn. That's what I wanted to say over here. Go on, Jasmeet.
Yeah, definitely. And other thing is, if you're a beginner, the first thing I would advise you is in freelancing is go for your relatives and close circle. Like they are the first people who will give you work. So if you're new into this industry, then you should definitely reach out to them. You can simply ask them, okay, I will write a piece of content for you, and you can pay me accordingly, whatever wish you want to pay. Like at that time, you're not aware of how the pricing structure works. But that experience you can actually use as your portfolio. Definitely. And you also know that portfolio is the main thing for any writer or any
that's what
freelance
gives you more value and trust for any business who's looking for a freelance content writer, right?
And you can actually use those testimonials as your credibility part also. Like you can build your credibility from those testimonials. And the second thing is reach out to local businesses. Like if you talk about the kirana stores near our houses, you can reach out to them and say, I will make a simple basic website for you where you can actually sell your products online, because right now the COVID has changed the dynamics. Now local businesses are also going online. So they can reach out to them also and make a basic website for them if they know how to make that. And that experience can also work. Then comes to the social media part. Then you can move to social media also. So there are a couple of sources from where you can get freelance work. It's just you should be aware like how you want to market yourself, because people think writing is just all about writing. But I believe a writer is a marketer also, a public person also, or a PR also. Like you are doing everything you are doing on your own. So you need to make a strategy around the things and then proceed further.
That was absolutely mind-blowing information that you have given out right now. So Jasmeet, you mentioned about marketing skills are required in order to get more works in Fiverr, Upwork, and different freelancing sites, right? So I'm really keen to know this right now. Do you think a person who wants to pursue his career in content writing should have any specific certifications, or does it really matter on his own inbuilt talent of writing content? What is your thought on this?
If I talk about myself also, like I'm laughing on this question because the thing is, this is a very common thing, which you also know people ask generally, like certifications are important or not. And that's another debate to have. But if I talk about content writing especially, see, content writing is a skill-based thing. If you have that particular skill, you can do it. That doesn't even matter if you have that talent from childhood or not. Even if you are from a sales background and you want to pursue content writing, you can actually learn that skill and you can implement also. It doesn't matter you need to have a certificate or a talent kind of a thing. For me, my thing arises from talent, because I'm writing since the age of 13.
Wow,
so
awesome.
That was my journey at that time, because it was more of expressing myself. That's why I chose writing as a career back then. And it was very unintentional thing going on. But for some other person, like if you want to step into content writing, doesn't even matter if you have a certificate or not. You can actually, right now there are free resources available on the internet. You can go to them and you can read about content writing. Or the best thing is, if you want to be a content writer, I want to clear this out for everyone. If you want to be a content writer, start writing. Pick out 5 different topics which you love writing. which you love talking about, and start writing about them. Trust me, those 5 topics will actually help you land your first client on LinkedIn. And that happened to me. So certifications also play a very huge role, for some people, because certification course gives you a proper layout and a guideline. And that's also a very good thing to have. Like, I have seen people going for certification courses, but for me personally, the person who has the person like me who has learned everything on his own, I really don't know how certifications actually work. But for some other person, maybe a certification course would be better. It totally depends upon how you are at your stage in your life. So if you think you want to go with a shortcut kind of a thing and you want to have a certification course, go with that. There is no problem doing that. But if you think you have time and you want to experience everything on your own, then I would advise you to pick up 5 different topics and start writing about them. Like, that's the best thing you can do for yourself.
I mean, I completely agree to your point, because instead of going and learning to someone, or I mean, maybe there are a lot of people who have their own mentor, but it's the time when you start learning by yourself, and you always learn from your mistakes, whatever you do, right?
Yeah.
So that's how a person learns completely. I mean, I feel that is when a person learns to his 100%. I mean, if you're going to a mentor, you learn stuff, and if you don't experiment those stuff, then you're definitely not gonna learn anything. You just had just a verbal conversation with your mentor, that's it. But experimenting is where people start learning a lot of things. So this content form keeps changing from the needs with the needs of social media and its trends, right? I mean, there are a lot of trends that are coming up, like just now LinkedIn has launched its stories, and Facebook has launched a lot of things in terms of its ad copies and all those stuff. So from written words, it has shifted more to video content and chatbots. So what do you think a content writer should do at this point of time?
I think that's a very good question to have, because right now we should ask ourselves what we are doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you are too much comfortable in your particular thing, I think that's a danger sign for you right now, because the industries are exploding right now. And
Right.
if I talk about myself, I started writing articles and blogs, and now I'm doing so many things like video scripts, copywriting, email marketing, digital marketing also. I have switched to video content now. So it totally depends upon the need. Like we say, there is a demand and supply of everything. So right now the demand is more of video content and chat box and, artificial technology. So you need to adapt yourself as a writer. And that's what we call as upskilling. Like, you need to, upgrade yourself with time also. If I talk about, any person who are just starting out right now, they should definitely go for, this copywriting skill and email marketing skill, plus the chatbox technology skill, because I believe they are and podcasting also, because these are the certain skills which will help you, grow your writing career in the coming years. So definitely you should, upgrade yourself with time, in the period of time, because you can't be comfortable with, okay, I want to do just articles and blogs. Maybe after 10 years down the line, people hardly wants to read an article or a blog. They wants to have a video kind of a thing. And there is also an insecurity between the writers also. Like, they feel video content will actually, change the writing part. But I see, in a video also, you need to have a script at the first sight.
Yeah.
In
order to give out the best content, you definitely need to have a proper script that gives you the proper layout of what you're going to talk, right? Awesome.
So you need to change your dynamics, and chatbox technology is a very cool thing, because last week only I did it for one of my clients, and you need to just have a very basic kind of a template in a chatbox technology. And trust me, it's a one-time offer.
Yeah.
Like, you just have to write a one-time thing for that particular person, and you can actually earn a good amount of money from that particular, thing. So you should adapt yourself over the period of time. That's all I can say on this part. Like, don't be just restricted to a few things in life. Just keep on exploring.
Awesome, Jasmine. I mean, you really did give a whole amount of valuable content just now. I mean, with this one question, I feel a lot of people have gained a lot of insights on how to, I mean, how the world is trending now, because the world is changing and the trends are going, like, it's not, we are not even expecting all these things to happen. COVID happened, and right now I feel a lot of people are moving into video content than writing, because video gives a more perspective and gives more information. I mean, it takes just a less time. I mean, I'm obviously the person who's making the video, it will take a lot of time, but the end user feels more comfortable than a video. I mean, more comfortable to video than writing a blog article of maybe 2000 words. So yeah, any tips on or advice you want to give our audience as you being a freelance content writer, Jasmeet?
I think I don't know about advice or something, but all I can say is if you want to be a writer or if you want to step into this industry, like, don't procrastinate. First thing, like, people procrastinate a lot at the start. They think I will do it from tomorrow, I will do it from next week or something, and they think I'm not good at it. The first thing comes to your mind, I'm not good at it. Like, I don't have a good grammar. But it doesn't even matter even if you have a good grammar or not. If you are starting out as a writer, you definitely don't know what to do. Like, when I started my journey, I would always say I was not aware of this. Like, you need to write short paragraphs, you need to have simple vocabulary, you need to write simple English, you need to learn things and implement over the period of time. So people don't know about such things, and if you step into this industry will actually help you to learn. So the first thing is observe other writers out there. Like, on any platform, doesn't matter, just go and observe other writers, how they're writing. Like, you can actually make notes from their content pieces, like the person is writing in such format. So observe them, talk to them, ask them questions. People generally don't ask questions, and that's a very I don't know why people feel so shy, but you should ask questions to others. Like, if you don't know anything about this industry, just go and ask, hey, I'm a newbie writer, I want to know about it, and it's perfectly fine. People are here to help you. So the second thing is ask question, and the third thing is start writing. Like I said in my previous answer, pick 5 topics which you like in your life and start writing about them. Like, that's the basic thing you can do for yourself. And if you want to take content writing seriously as a career, then definitely you should consider it from a monetary perspective also. Because only writing will not only writing will not help you. You need to have a monetary perspective in your head. If you're writing on any platform, think tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow somebody will reach out to me, or I should reach out to someone for a monetary thing. Doesn't even matter even if your parents are giving you everything in life, but still you need to take an extra step and go ahead and do that, because the COVID situation has taught us you can't be you can't be stuck into one 9-to-5 job also. Because I have seen people leaving 9-to-5 job and switching into content writing. So just think from every possible perspective and be ready for anything in life. Like, maybe after 10 months there can be another kind of a situation in the world, and we don't know how to surpass it. But to deal with such situations, be ready for anything and always be a learner in life. Like, no matter how good or bad you are at your skill, but you need to upgrade yourself over the period of time. I think these are the only tips or I say advice I can give to someone. Rest are the basic things which we will get online, and every other person is talking about all those stuff. But these are the basic things which I follow in my life.
That's great, Jasmeet. I mean, truly, whatever you said, I completely agree to each and everything whatever you said, because right now there is a really good, after the COVID situation, I feel there has been a lot of demand for digital marketing, content writing, because I feel like there are a lot of people who have got into content writing right now, and I obviously they are also getting paid, but there are few people who are still yet to start their career, and so that's the reason I wanted to do this topic in my show, and I really wanted you to do it. So yeah, I mean, my biggest advice to all aspiring content writers is that you should be experimenting until you satisfy your own creative urges. I mean, the written word is a strong medium of expression of your thought, ideas, opinions, and and by extension, extending by your own self. I mean, thus, if you see your future in content writing, don't be afraid to take that leap, but do so only after a careful evaluation of your fit with the career. And if you're not sure, you can always speak with career experts like Jasmeet. Feel free to contact Jasmeet on LinkedIn. His link in the description. I mean, thank you, Jasmeet, for coming onto my show. It was absolutely a mind-blowing session today. I mean, in this Marketing Manifest podcast.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel so special to, be on your podcast, because I actually love the way you host your podcast. So I was very keen to, be on your show, and it's been a very great time with you, talking to you, and looking forward to, many more conversations with you. And thank you so much.
Thank you, Jasmeet. So with that being said, thank you all for listening to this week's episode on the Marketing Manifest. I'll be coming back next week with another interesting episode. Until then, stay safe and stay tuned. This is MLAG signing out. Peace out.